Hey, Dr. Jeffrey Cly here. Okay, I just did a live on my personal page, but let's continue it. What are the symptoms and natural remedies of menopause? So the first symptom you might notice is hot flashes or flushing. It might just suddenly get hot out of nowhere. Second symptom that's going to frustrate you, but it's common, is weight gain. As your ovaries slow down, the metabolism slows down and you gain weight. You might notice some night sweats, which is a hot flash at night. You could notice a little bit of vaginal dryness. You'll probably notice your sex drive is going down or fluctuating. And those are some very common symptoms of the menopausal time frame. But real quick, what about before you actually hit menopause? Menopause means that your ovaries have turned off. So before that, you could be in a peri-menopausal time frame, which usually lasts for a couple years. Sorry about that. But a couple years, meaning that as your ovaries are fluctuating and they're producing hormones, but it goes up and down. So on a day that the ovaries slow down, you're going to get those symptoms. On a day your ovaries are going back up, then you're going to feel more like your normal self again. And that's also a reason why if you go to your doctor and you say, I think I'm in menopause, and they do a blood test called an FSH, it'll probably be normal, and say, nope, you're not in menopause. And you might think you're crazy. You're not crazy. Because remember, when the ovaries produce normally, and if you do your blood test that day, then it's going to have a normal result. So typically, the diagnosis of perimenopause is made by symptoms. If you have those symptoms, and you know your thyroid is normal, that's the other big common thing, and you're in your late 40s, which is a common time frame for those symptoms, usually 2 years on average before menopause, which is around age 50, then that's probably what's going on. So what can you do about it? Okay, that's really what we want to know. How do you feel better? How do you get back to life again? I always recommend going natural remedies first. Other areas of the country have figured this out many, many years ago, which is if you can eat or drink foods that have more of an estrogen content to them or higher estrogen content, it will mitigate and decrease your symptoms. For example, soy protein. So if you will add some soy to your diet, that is going to help decrease some of those symptoms. Now, I'm just talking in general. I'm not saying just go crazy, but I'm talking in general. How do you make a difference in the day-to-day basis to mitigate some of those symptoms so they're not as bothersome? Well, health food store with some soy protein. There are herbs and vitamins also that can help. Valerian root can help sleep. Black cohosh can make a difference. There's several other herbs and vitamins that make a big difference. So health food stores are experts in this area. So what I recommend is go to your local health food store and say, look, I'm having these symptoms. I need some of the women's health, women's support, menopausal support, natural remedies. And it usually makes a big difference for you. Try that first. If you still feel like you're not where you need to be, then I want you to talk to your doctor, because there are many remedies that your doctor can also talk to you about. But in the beginning, when you're just having some of these symptoms, go to the health food store. Let's talk about weight gain. Drives us all crazy. So if you adjust your diet, you cut down your calories, your metabolism's also cutting down, then you're not going to lose weight just by cutting down your calories. So what I want you to do, if you're struggling in your perimenopause time frame, late 40s, you're trying to lose weight and it seems like it's going to be impossible, I want you to go sign up for a program. You need something to hold you accountable. You're going to need to spend some money on that. I find that if I spend some money, I sign up, I agree to something for 90 days, 3 months, that you're more likely going to have some success in those first 3 months. After you get a little bit of success, it's going to give you a mental, emotional boost. You're going to feel better about it. And then you can think about what's your next steps after 3 months. But just trying on your own is usually very difficult. So there's many programs online. There's tons of things that you can do. So ask your friends who have been successful with things. Bite the bullet. Make a commitment. Do something for 90 days. Put some finances to it. and you're going to be more likely to get the results you're looking for. So stay tuned. Every day this week we're doing answering questions. If you saw my personal post, if you have any Dr. Google questions, put them in the comments here. Put them in the comments on my personal page. We're creating a library of videos on our Honest OBGYN YouTube station so that we can have answers and questions there so that you can look at them anytime. Dr. Jeffrey Cly, Honest OBGYN, have a great day.